Hey, y'all, welcome back. Today, I made scones. Watch me. Y'all, I looked up Mary Berry's recipe for scones, and I decided to make some. Watch this. Here we go. So, we gotta get some flour, y'all. We need 450 grams of flour.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of flour. It's mostly flour. Self-rising flour.
Uh-huh.
I think there's some stuff in it that makes it rise. I don't know what that is. I could probably look at the directions there. Actually, hang on, y'all. How's that? Is that better? My ugly mug's a little smaller. Let's measure some flour. 450 grams. Y'all, just imagine if this was cocaine. How much would that be worth? That's something I should look up. I'll use incognito mode on Google, so hopefully, you know, the feds aren't coming after me. They probably will anyway. How much money is 450 grams of cocaine worth? $450 grams of illicit cocaine has an estimated street value of $27,000 to $90,000. That's a wide range. $27,000 to $90,000. With a common average value of roughly $54,000. Okay. Okay. How much money in British pounds is that? I'm just gonna save y'all. I know you want to look it up. I know you're curious. Dollars to pounds. Why is this so difficult? That would be 40,195 pounds. Look at that. That's a lot of money. I think I already added sugar though, so did I add sugar? No. I wasn't watching. I think I add the sugar later. This is baking powder. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I got some tea for when I actually eat the scones, y'all. Doing it proper. I'm sifting it. I don't think Mary sifted it. Cute Mary.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted to sift it.
Asshole.
Push those little nubs down in there. Yeah. Got it. Look at that mound. I feel like Scarface. Oh, then we need, I think, 50 grams of sugar.
Uh-huh.
Mary uses caster sugar. And I ain't got that. Can't see the scale in this video. You just gotta trust me. Oh, look at the cuticles on my thumb. I need a manicure gun. I remember when that happened. Actually happens a lot. There's a intersection right by my apartment. I'm not on the corner, but I'm like one building from the corner, and people just blow through that intersection sometimes. There's stop signs. Okay, that was that video. What are we doing now? Oh, y'all, measuring butter. It's kind of hard. I think I needed 100 grams of butter. This got complicated. because I had a little bit of a stick left over from making, what did I make? Oh yeah, the millionaire shortbread. I still have a few pieces of that. Oh, y'all, speaking of the millionaire shortbread, see, now I gotta chop off 114 grams from, or 14 grams from this. Anyway, while I do that, I can tell you, I didn't eat all that millionaire shortbread by myself. I gave some to my neighbor. I have a neighbor who bakes for me sometimes. He likes to bake. He's a good cook. He makes dinner for me sometimes, and it's always great. And so I don't really do that in return. And so with these confections I'm making, I thought I should start. Anyway, I gave him some of my millionaire shortbread, and he said, you know what, I usually don't like toffee, but there was something different about that. It tasted a little different than toffee. What was up with that? And, you know, the only thing different that I did was I put black treacle in it instead of golden syrup. And he said, oh my God, black treacle, that's what it was. He's a worldly guy. He was actually in Spain whenever I made the millionaire shortbread, and he got back from Spain like the next day. And so he's had black treacle before. He knows what it tastes like. So he said, oh, that's a good idea. Next time I have to make something with toffee and I'm going to use black treacle. So look at this. Trying to shave down just 3 grams. I did 4. I guess that's the beauty of having scales is now I got to get 1 little gram of butter off there. Like, you can get really exact with these scales, but it's also kind of a curse because... Okay, there we go. Exactly 100 grams. I really wanted just to put this in one big block and squish it up with my hand, but I know that if I did that, people in the comments would correct me, critique me, insult my intelligence, whatever phrase you choose. But I'm learning here, y'all. I don't, like, if I look back 3 months ago, I don't remember when the first one of these I did was, and I thought I'm gonna make scones, I would be like, hell no. I'm not making scones. I'm not gonna film myself making scones. There's no way. That sounds like a huge pain in the butt. It's gonna come out bad. You know, but these little baby steps, you take little baby steps and eventually you get there and you realize, oh, I'm making scones. This is wild. What are we doing here? What's this? Oh, this is the fun part, y'all. So you gotta squish all this together. I should have mixed the dry stuff up a little bit with a whisk or something before I started doing this, but I didn't think of that. You gotta squish it all up with your hands until it becomes like fine breadcrumbs. I watched Mary do it. She used both hands. She's like doing like this. I thought, I don't want to get both hands all floury, so I'm just going to try one hand, but, you know, eventually I thought this was going to take twice as long with one hand. So just use 2 hands. It's another thing I'm learning. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but I am the kind of person who, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it my own way, and I'm going to do it the best it's ever been done. I guess that's a perfectionist, but like, I always feel like I can reinvent it, or I can figure out a better way to do it than has ever been done. Maybe that's American exceptionalism, I don't know, but something I'm learning with baking is, no, these people have been doing that for a long time, and, you know, I look back at my past self and always think, no, okay, they do have it figured out. Mary knows what she's doing. But it is still fun to approach things with that mindset, you know? Like, I'm gonna do it the best I can. It's turned into a self-help channel. This part was fun, y'all. This part was fun. You know, hearing that traffic thing earlier reminded me of something you often hear in Los Angeles. I noticed in that little traffic thing, someone honked their horn, but we only heard one horn. A lot of times, when you hear one horn, you'll hear another horn, a different pitch, honk right back at them. Like, meh, 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 meh. Like, it's your fault, you know? I don't think I ever really noticed that until I moved to Los Angeles. I'm sure other places it happens all the time. So now I'm feeling for all the butter lumps. Get those lumps out. It does look like breadcrumbs, doesn't it? It really does. Oh, y'all. By the way, Spain won the World Cup. And I'm kind of glad about that. I didn't want Argentina to win. I'm so glad they lost. I wish England won. I wish America won. I wish Scotland won. But Spain's better than Argentina, right? Now we got some exit to do, y'all. Oh yeah, so first just scramble these eggs, and then you add enough milk to create a concoction that's 300 milliliters in this thing. It's amazing whoever figured this out. I don't think Mary Berry invented scones, but somebody at some time figured this out. Let's watch me scramble eggs, y'all. I think you're trying to break up those lines of slime in there, you know? Maybe add a little air, but I think it's mostly about the lines of slime, whatever that's called. That's pretty good. For some reason I kept going. See, because I gotta do it the best it's been done. That's good. Got some whole milk from Lazy Acre. Y'all, I think I only bought like butter, milk, some blueberries, some cottage cheese for breakfast. What else I get? Oh, clotted cream and strawberry jam. $40. $40. The clotted cream was $9. The jam was $9. Crazy. The milk I think was like $4.50. I don't remember how much the butter was. But whew, these groceries, y'all. Thanks, Orange Jesus, for the war. I'd almost rather Iran have a nuclear bomb if it meant my milk is cheaper. I probably have to bleep that out. That's another thing. Can't say what I want to say. Maybe I can. We'll see. So then you add the milk to the whatever that other stuff is, the dry ingredients. Even though butter is wet, I would argue. And you use a fork. Mary used a fork, so I'm using a fork.
Uh-huh.
This part was fun too, y'all. And she says, this is one of those estimations, but she says, use as much milk as you need, but you should also leave a little bit of this egg milk stuff, because whenever you cut the scones out and put them on the tray, you want to brush them on the top to keep them, I guess it like creates a skin on the top and it makes them rise straight up. You don't put it on the sides because then they wouldn't rise or something. I don't know. It's all chemistry. It's confusing. I wasn't sure at this point if it was all going to work out. I thought, this is really dry. That's not enough milk. I'm going to have to use all this milk. That was wrong, yeah. I gotta say, my arms look a lot airier in these videos than they are in real life. I don't know what that's about. See, I left just a little bit. That to me didn't seem like enough liquid, right? Doesn't it look like it's not gonna work? But it works. It works. You know what? I'm thinking of maybe for the next thing I make to like do something extremely simple, like just bread. Like just bread. I looked up a recipe for Irish soda bread. That's kind of breadish, right? Like, I know there's the IRA and all that stuff, but I don't like. Oh, like, but it's Republic of Irish soda bread is what I'll make. Anyway. Like, I think it would be good to simplify it, break it down into something super simple, just to kind of learn the basics of it, you know, of baking. See how it turns out. You're my neighbor. How's the heat wave going for y'all? How hot is it in Britain right now? It's pretty hot here today. It's 87 degrees Fahrenheit here today. Let's see. What is it? Oh, it's 72 in London. That's nice. Oh, I guess it's like, what time is it there? It's like 8 at night. It'll probably be 72 at 8 at night here. So then, you gotta roll this out. You gotta get flour going. Y'all, I was really intimidated by this part. Getting flour out, kneading. Like, I don't. I just was really intimidated by this. But it's easy. I watched Mary do it. Way to go, Mary.
Asshole.
Wait, no. Way to go, Mary.
Uh-huh.
Gotta get some flour on your hand, or else it'll stick to your hand. Yes. Mary said not to knead it too much. Sounds like my last girlfriend. You're witnessing my first kneading, I'm pretty sure. Basically just folding, right? I've seen bakers do it where they go like I'm not even gonna try. So then you pat it out into an inch thick thing, like flat thing. I saw a couple of videos of Mary doing it, and one she used a rolling pin. I ain't got a rolling pin, so I'm using my hand. But then in another video I saw her doing it, she's like, if you don't have a rolling pin, use your hand. She's looking out for me. Thank you, Mary.
How dare you?
She's got my back. I used a tape measure and saw that that was a little too thin, so I scrunched it all back together. All right. Look at that, y'all. We got a dough. Oh yeah, I ordered this on Amazon. They're like 4 little circular things, different sizes. This is the smallest one. I think it's 2 inches or 5 centimeters. And they were very cheap. I think $5 for all of them. So Mary says just to put them straight on the pan. I didn't want to do that.
How dare you?
Y'all, I've had this pan for a long time, and when I first got it, it was silver, and now it's black. I wash it, but I don't trust it. You know what I mean? So I use parchment paper. I put a couple of nubs of that butter on there. Maybe I didn't need to do that because it's parchment paper, but I did it. It was fun. I like touching food. I like using my hands to touch food. Way too much. Look at the monkey go, y'all. It's like finger painting, you know? You know, I could see how being a professional baker could get really frustrating because there's all these, you're dealing with these physical things. And if you're just a little bit rushed or in a hurry, it makes things worse. You drop stuff, you crinkle the paper wrong, and it sets you back. So you gotta be like in just the right mindset, you know? Something I was concerned about here. When Mary did this, the little scones didn't stick to the cutter. They fell out very easily. Mine were sticking. So I put more flour on it. The flour wasn't sticking to it. I don't know what that's about. We'll see how they turn out, y'all. This part was fun too. It's very satisfying to push in that dough and twist the thing. You know what's crazy too? I've seen people do this 100 times, but I've never done it. And y'all, I'm so interested to taste these because these are so much like American biscuits. We can argue about the language and the words all you want in the comments. I might not reply because I'm like, okay, the word is different, but these are like American biscuits. And I'm from Southeast United States. Biscuits are a big thing. I love biscuits and gravy, but I've never made biscuits. I've never made American biscuits. I've made British scones before I've made American biscuits. That's the world I live in. So, I don't know if my ancestors would be very proud of that. Grandma, grandpa, great-grandma, great-grandpa. I'm an 8th generation Floridian, so that would be parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great, great-great-great, great-great, 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 great-great-great, great-great-great-great-great-great grandparents. But then the great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were the ones who first got to Florida, right? So maybe they're ashamed of me. If that's the case, I'm sorry. It's just the world we live in. Look at that. Y'all, I'm proud of this. Oh yeah, this is where I put the egg milk mixture on the top. I don't have a brush, so I used a spoon. Just spoon it on. It actually worked pretty well, I think. It's not bad at all, is it? I was curious to see what happens to the ones where some of it drips down on the side. Like, would that little line of a drip pull the scone down so that side doesn't rise? Very interested to see what happened. That one looks perfect, doesn't it? Y'all, I'm so proud of myself right now. Looking at this. They look so good. Just wait till I ruin them. See, that one has a little drip down the side. I wonder if that one went... Oh, that one too. Did you see that? Drippage. Yeah. All right. This whole time that I've been preparing these, I had my oven preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 and something Celsius, I think. This is my oven door. This is me putting scones in. Yeah. How much more perfect could that get? So then... This is my gross-ass oven window. I think 4 minutes in? Wait, what? It's like 1 second long? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess I pushed the button. Oh, here we go, here we go. This is after 4 minutes, and they were already rising. And I got excited, so I wanted to film it. See, those look like biscuits to me. I'm so interested to see how these compare to biscuits. American biscuits have like buttermilk in them. I'm not sure what other differences there are. There might not be any sugar. Here they are after 12 minutes, and some of them looked done, some of them didn't. So I decided to let them go for another 3 minutes. Because it says, the directions say 12 to 15 minutes. So this is after 15 minutes. And I may have burned them, y'all. Or they might be perfect, I don't know. Look, see? I don't know. Whew. Wash your oven, homeboy, right? Here's a close-up of them. Wait, what am I doing? Sometimes I push the button and I don't know I pushed it. Positioning the camera. Putting them on the cooling rack. See? The bottom looks burned. It's not quite black, but it's very dark brown. I mean, I pushed it to the full 15 minutes. See? I don't know. I'll have to taste them and figure that out. But y'all, So this was the first batch. I actually had a lot more dough left. So I did a second batch. They're cooling right now. And I only did them for 12 minutes. So I can compare them and we will see which is better. Coming up next. Okay, y'all. I made a big old plate of scones. Look at that. Isn't this crazy? What fell? Look at that. So the ones over here, I don't know if they're in focus. These are the first batch. They're a little darker. They're a little harder. And the ones over here are the second batch. Not quite as dark. See? So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I also have some strawberry preserves and some clotted cream. Look at that, y'all. They actually sell clotted cream at the grocery store. Lazy Acres. If you're in Los Angeles looking for clotted cream, Lazy Acres has it. It's also a very expensive grocery store. It was $40 for all that stuff. Oh, I see what fell. Okay. First off, I want to try it without anything on it, right? Let's try it just bare bones. This one looks pretty good. Doesn't look burned. All right, y'all. British scone. Mmm. Mmm. Hmm. It's very similar to a biscuit. Like the inside of an American biscuit would be like flakier. This is more like cakey. Like more consistent, maybe more dense. The flavor is about the same. Maybe a little less butter in this. And yeah, I kind of detect some sweetness. So there's sugar in this. Mmm. Very nice with tea. I don't taste any burned stuff. So I think that's just kind of how they are, right?
Uh-huh.
Now these are way better than an American scone. American scones are usually triangle shaped and they're usually really dry and crumbly. I don't know if they're the same kind of recipe, but they almost taste like a stale version of this. Like not right. Okay, y'all. Let's try some jam and clotted cream. I got a knife. Look at that. Might need another plate. No, I'll do it over this. Cut it in half. Do I do jam first or cream first? I know it's up for debate. British scone, jam or cream first. Cornish method is jam first. Devonshire method is cream first. Let's do the Cornish method first, y'all. Jam first. I could have made my own jam, y'all. I didn't want to go through all that again. If you watch my Victoria Sponge video, I made jam. Why do I have this on? It's actually really easy. It's just fruit and sugar. I thought I was going to need to have like pectin and all this other stuff, but that's just if you want it to last in a jar for a long time. But if you're going to eat it right away, you don't need to go through all that. Okay. I'm still cleaning my knife by licking it. Clotted cream. My dog just sighed. I think he knows he's not getting any of this. Okay, y'all. British scone Cornish method. Oh my God. That's the perfect compliment. Oh my God, y'all, that's good. That's really good. Okay. Cream first now. Is it really that different? Cream? Seems like it might be more of a, like, which is easier to put on top of the other kind of thing. The cream is a little thicker, or like a sturdier foundation. Right? Okay, y'all. Oh no, I got it on the microphone. Okay. British scone Devonshire method. There's more jam in that. Why is that different? This requires more research. Back to the Cornish method. Jam first. I feel like with the Devonshire method, I put more jam on it. And with the Cornish method, I put more cream on it just because of the way it fits on there. Is that the difference? Yo, this is good. Look at that one. Cornish method. Hmm. Hmm. And back to Devonshire. Devonshire's go. Hmm. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've made my choice. I like the Devonshire method, y'all.
Asshole.
Because you end up putting more jam on. And that's more sugar. Where are these places? Show me on the map. Devonshire. What? Ah. Right. Yes. The peninsula. Cornwall. Oh. Well, what do people like up in York do? Right? Ah, yes, yo, I like the Devonshire method. Cornwall seems beautiful. I would love to go there someday. But I'm a Devonshire scone man. Sorry. This one's a little slanted. See? A little slanted. Some of these are perfect, though. Look at this one. Look at that. Look at that. Let's eat it. With the Devonshire method. Cornwall what? Cornwall what? Come at me. Come at me. Don't really, I'm just kidding. Please don't come at me. I want to go to your beaches. Devonshire method. I think most Americans are going to prefer the Devonshire method just because there's more sugar in it. You know? We like our sugar over here. I mean, Brits do too. That's something I've learned is that Brits do sweets probably better than Americans, but Americans eat more crap. Devonshire method. Y'all, let's ruin a scone. I can smell it. This beautiful scone. I'm going to ruin. With my nemesis. I don't want it. I don't want to do this. That's not that much, right? Should I put on more? I have to put on more. I'm sorry. This is strictly for the views, y'all. Strictly for the clicks. Maybe it's good. Is this expired? Does it expire? Oh, September 26th. Not quite. 1 month, 2 months away from expiration. Okay, stop delaying. British scone with Coleman's mustard. Mustard down on the tongue. Not so bad. Was nothing. No big deal. Nope. I'm fine. I'm fine. What happened? Why was that okay? You know, if there was a little piece of salami and some cheese on there, that would actually be quite delicious. Why is that? Why did that work? What happened? Are these just dense enough that... Well, y'all, I have about 18 more scones to eat. Sorry, I just gleated. I'm gonna need that saliva. I'd like to thank my patrons. I'd like to thank my Buy Me a Coffee folks. Thank y'all for watching this with me. Thanks to Mary Berry. And I'll see y'all next time. Later.